doing holiday traditions, and my next guest is a Canadian tradition with 12 albums, 8 Junos, her very own star on the Canadian Walk of Fame. Please welcome Jann Arden!
Wish me greetings.
Once again. How are you? Good. You know, I introduced you, but I didn't introduce this sweet little Midi. Come and have a seat right here, Jann. And
wow, look
Midi.
at all this stuff.
You know what? We absolutely had to have Midi as part of the show because if we're talking about holiday traditions, so adorable.
Yeah, she'll just
do her thing.
We could
right?
ignore her now. She'll just sit there. She's happy to be wherever I am.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You came in and I thought, okay, is she getting a little bit freaked out? There's,
no,
you know,
no.
Tons of people here. They're clapping, they're hooting, they're hollering. She's good if she's with Mama.
She's smelling the goodies is what she's doing.
Okay, I'm going to have some first, and then it's your turn. We wanted to talk today about a few things, but about your very first Christmas album. Does that shock you to hear that, considering she's such a Canadian icon? Your very first Christmas album. Why did it take you so long?
I don't think anyone really cares if you do a Christmas record a couple of years out of the gate.
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense. You haven't really established yourself. People aren't familiar with what your sound is. You know, I certainly thought about it over the years, and I guess I just got busy doing other things. A few years ago, long story short, I started working with a producer named Bob Rock. And he's so amazingly talented. He's very well known for his work with Metallica, which seems like a very weird fit with me. But we did 2 records previous to this, and when this came up again with Universal saying, let's do a Christmas record this year, the timing's right. Of course, my choice was Bob, but Bob said, we're not just going to mail it in. We're not just going to do like, oh, here's the Christmas record, let's do 12 songs, send it in. He said, we're going to make a record.
Right.
He said, it's Christmas songs, but it's going to be a record, something that's timeless and lasting. And so I got lucky. He did an amazing job.
I love that. And do you have some favorites on here?
You know, they're all my favorites.
They're all good.
Even choosing the songs, as you know, when you know, have they started playing Christmas music already? I think they have.
Just started.
Some of the satellite stations, I'm sure you turn them on and it's 24 hours of Christmas music. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of songs. So choosing is a nightmare.
Yeah.
You want to do your favorites. You want to make your mother happy. You want to make your Aunt Matilda happy. Oh, you've got to do your mama diamond, huh? And so you're trying to like shuffle that. And of course, Bob had favorites. My manager had favorites. So it really is non-secular, secular music, a little bit of everything, and it's fully orchestrated. For me, if you shut your eyes, it's 1950 with little touches of contemporary things.
I love that. So you have a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. The audience is going to love this. Since we're talking ad nauseum about this album, let's give it to them.
Oh.
Okay? You're all going to take home a Jann Arden Christmas. And you can also go to our website. If you go to our website, we've got a link to her album as well, which is great. Okay, so now let's talk about this sweet little, I know you want, I want to eat it too. Right?
The smell is really intoxicating. It smells so Christmassy, and I mean, it's pretzels, so that's healthy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Before we dig in there, though, we have video of your favorite.
Where do I look? What do I look at?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you to look in that monitor right now because you were having a conversation. Listen.
That's what I think we should do. Yeah, I think you should come with me. And we'll go in the car, okay? We'll get Nanny. Okay.
So this is the situation. You're like, so Midi, this is what we're going to do. I think you should come with me. And then we're going to go here. Isn't it? Like you're literally having a conversation with a human. That's what it felt like.
Well, I think she's one of the smartest dogs in the world.
Right. Of course. She's a genius.
But, you know, my mom says, well, it's because you talk to her all the time and you treat her like a person.
Yeah.
And that's why she's like that. But, I mean, dogs adapt to you. I always think if you're chill, your dog's going to be chill. I mean, Midi travels on the plane. I can be beside a businessman for 5 hours, you know, going Vancouver to Toronto or whatever, and she's under the seat in her bag.
Yeah.
And when I get off the plane at the very end of the flight, he's like, was that dog here the whole time? No, I picked her up over Winnipeg.
And just brought her on board.
Yeah, but I mean, they're
in the
always
sky.
surprised because I think had they known, they might have been like, oh, that's all I need is to be sitting beside a dog. But I'd rather be beside her than most people.
Yeah, I love that.
So.
She's changed your life in so many ways, growing up as a person that was always around big dogs. So you can't really underestimate the power of a perfect companion that opens your world to people, to new experiences. So we're very excited for you with your new album. And I think you're going to make a lot of people's Christmases a lot more merrier.
It's an honor to be in their homes.
Songs.
It's an honor to be in people's homes with music, and that's what it's all about. It's about those family memories and creating new traditions. I'm very proud of the record. I worked with amazing people. And, you know, did the world need another Christmas record? Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. And we got one. Jann Arden, everyone.